Welcome to our weekly
Yo,
review live stream. Hi. A weekly review, I'm just going to volunteer this for you. You ready?
thank you.
A weekly review is that special time in our week's life when we pause our constant doing of things to think about the things that we would like to be doing, um, or the things that we uh, can't do. Or, like when you're me today and you realize, oh, I have two really important things today, and one of them can happen and they both
Yep.
really need to happen today. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. But because you realize that, you can try to make the decision ahead of time, because we all know what happens when we don't decide what to stop working on ahead of time is nothing gets finished, or at least not as much as we wanted to, and we don't always work on the right things, the things that end up actually happening. So, it is an option, but it is not one generally in our experience associated with greater mental health. We support it if that's what you're doing, because we've totally been there and sometimes we're there again.
Yep.
Um, Ollie's still just reviewing. Ollie's review
Yep.
machine.
I'm right in it to win it. I want to see how many things I can process in the least amount of time from my inbox. I want to get like some serious
So that's
airtime.
your intentions. Um,
Yep.
examples of things we like to do: look at our calendar, process our inbox. Um, if you think that you will spend the entire time replying to emails by processing your email inbox, that might not be the best use of your review time, but
Yep.
maybe in your
But it
life
might be.
circumstances,
Yeah.
yeah, the possibility is that it is. It's like clearing out, it's our chance to clear out old cruft that we don't give ourselves permission to do the rest of the time. That is the goal of the review. So we feel clearer, even just a little bit is a win.
Yep.
So, um, Ollie just said they are trying to get through as much inbox. Do you have any other intentions to declare?
I would love to not spend this entire time processing inbox. That's kind of it.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. Um, so I'm going to do my calendar review. I'm going to try to make it short but distance, if that makes sense, because I am trying to have acceptance around the parts of my calendar I can't control. And
oh dear.
that is not an easy thing for me to do. And so limiting the time that I can work on the calendar, I think, is how I'm going to try to do that this time.
Hmm.
But I do need to do some things that are further out, like, check, because by default, my booking system doesn't block out things like Thanksgiving in America. Um, and as much as I'm not like the biggest Thanksgiving person, having exactly one meeting because you forgot to block it out is real awkward, because then you sort of can't do anything. Anyway, or exactly one meeting at a time you didn't pick. So we would love to hear your intentions. Oh, my other intention, and Ollie, I might need you to react to this one.
I will react to it.
I got to do a big backlog and planning for my volunteer stuff.
Oh, buddy.
I mean, there's not a backlog of stuff as much as a backlog of intentions that I wish I could have done already. But also, like, I need to do some like capital P planning, and I have plenty of other things I'd like to review. So I might dip into a few things before that, just to be like, okay, I'm feeling clear enough I can take it.
Hmm.
Um, but I think it's time. So I probably need to go get my iPad because I haven't yet. So tell us your intentions in the chat, and I
Ages.
will go look at it as soon as we set up our review document. You know, I keep thinking when I look at myself on Zoom lately, I sure look old. And of course, by
Mm,
that, I mean older than I'm accustomed to me looking, because that's usually true. That's how linear time works. Don't ask me any more
no,
than that.
no way. No way. Nope.
Okay.
That
I
is not how
just saw
linear
your
time works in
intent.
any way.
Huh?
That is not how linear time works in any way. No, you're wrong.
I'm wrong. Okay. I'm going to go look at the chat. Um, it's exactly as active as I expected. I texted more people. Wow. Okay. Do, 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 do. Okay. I am probably going to run off and grab my iPad because I forgot that, and that is crucial for my review.
It really
So
is.
I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll be here. Oh my goodness. There's some seriously aesthetic rain happening for me right now. That is wonderful. Pathetic fallacy. Okay.
I didn't get anything else, including a beverage. I was on a mission.
Good job.
So I went in my office to get my iPad, which I left on my elliptical. And it's mirroring my computer. Like it's extending the screen because I was using it as a second monitor last night. So apparently when I turned on my computer this morning, I was like, oh, you're still doing that, right? The answer is no, I'm not still doing that. Although I think I am. Yeah, let's just turn that off.
There is some extremely pretty aesthetic rain going on for me on this window, and it almost makes up for the fact that I'm on a hard chair as opposed to a softer ceiling option. Uh, where because like for some reason there's only plugs every other table over on the soft chairs, and every single one of those stations was taken up by somebody, and only one person was charging. So I think it was just random. Like somebody, people often like fill in the every other, right, to not be like too fragile by somebody if their preference. And so that meant that people were offset to the power stations. And like in theory, I could say, hey, do you mind if we just like swap here, like so I can have the power outlet? I'm sure somebody would be like, yeah, totally, whatever. And I will do that maybe for later, but yeah, for now I have aesthetic rain and it's all. Also, given the state of my mood, I declared it a pathetic fallacy.
You declared what?
I declared the rain a pathetic fallacy. Now, let me look that up before you ask me what that means. Because I'm good at knowing things and I'm bad at defining them.
I know what the individual words mean. I don't understand what they mean together.
It's a literary thing. Give me one sec. A pathetic fallacy is a literary device where a writer attributes human emotions and feelings to inanimate objects, especially those in nature. It's a specific type of personification that typically is used to mirror a character's emotional state or create a particular mood or atmosphere in a scene. This can also be used in movies. The most famous example is somebody's crying while it's raining. So the sad emotion is personified by the rain.
Okay.
The word pathetic comes from the Greek pathos, meaning emotion or suffering, rather than our English, modern English use of the word pathetic to mean whatever your personal definition of the word pathetic is.
When I was, I don't know, high school or middle school. I don't know, some age when we were learning about personification in English class. I told my teacher I didn't believe in it.
Now it's
You're
healing.
assuming that they don't actually have those feelings, and you can't know that.
Sorry. I missed something crucial. Can you say that again from the beginning?
I told my English teacher that I didn't believe in personification because you're assuming that they don't really have those feelings. So I don't like that term.
I see. Very interesting.
And there's a reason that this person who met me when I was a teenager was like, this adult was like, you had more opinions than any person your age I'd ever met.
Amazing.
And had no problem vocalizing them to adults. I was like, yes, that sounds right.
Dude, it's like full on hailing.
Wow.
Dang.
Okay, so I'm going to update this. Put in daycare dates. Put in holidays.
I was like, how much of my journal do I want to catch on the screen to send someone a picture of my aesthetic range? But at the top of it, it just talks about that really cool shortcut that I was doing. So,
the one where you broke the space-time continuum. I love breaking the space-time continuum.
Right? And as he was opening his mouth to explain to me that infinite loops exist, I explained to Jonathan that I had already solved the infinite loop problem before it began, in fact, because I predicted it, because I remember that infinite loops exist.
I assume you used a menu. Do you want to continue?
Yes. Yep. The menu
to
be
for anybody else who might be curious, this is running a program within itself.
Yes.
In this case, in shortcuts.
Yes.
I swear I do it in one of my videos, but I can't remember which one.
Yeah. By the way,
meditation timer one.
I sent I think a basic shortcuts video to a client, and they went and investigated a whole bunch of your videos and told me how smart and amazing and brilliant and insightful and wise you are. So there you go. A person you've never met explained to me how wise you explained. They talked about it, and I was like, I already knew that, and I heartily agree. Why I laughed just now would be a 20-minute explanation, so we're not going to go there, but know that it brought me joy.
I'm so happy when you're brought joy. Oh my god, that sounded like I might have been sarcastic.
Because I'm brilliant. Sorry, what?
Nothing. Okay. Okay, I can bring my brain back to doing something useful. I swear. Okay. I'm going to put the daycare dates in. I really wish I'd done this sooner. I feel like maybe I did that, but
Okay. That is
um
what? Since I am there's somewhere in the area.
hello, tiny squirrel. I don't
Not yet under 200, folks. So I was thinking about how vampire heavy my D&D game is, and my hyperfixation slash special interest, and my recent interest in goth and punk and scene fashion. And I have come to the conclusion that I read Bram Stoker's Dracula when I was 12 years old, and now it's everybody's problem.
what? That you read it when you were, that's about the age I was.
That's fair. I would say that my guess about that is that it would by that age you were considerably less traumatized than I was at a similar age, which is true of almost all
The
respective
the
ages.
reason what? I just thought it was interesting we read it about the same age. I'm so
Oh, okay.
confused.
The impact that it had on me versus the impact that it had on you, which is different.
I mean, that's not no lies detected, but
That
I
wasn't where you
don't,
were going.
that
Yeah,
wasn't where
that's
I was
fair.
going. It was just, oh, that was interesting. Because I
Because
had very intense interest phases that did not last very long.
ah,
Much
I
more
had this
ADHD
very
style.
intense desire to read this book. I read it. I had a lot of bad things happen as a result, and apparently it stuck with me.
Ah,
Yes. A lot of bad things. Let me be clear. Like fear of the dark, where I'd never previously had that. Like genuine fear of like vampires being real that I never had before. Like, yeah, there was a lot of stuff that went down. Um, um, okay. Brittany, I think I might have to stop using only emoji for my project tags.
I'm so
It makes me
sorry.
sad. Yeah, I think I have to change that later on, which sucks. And it's oh, DDP. You are so wonderful.
One of these days I need to prune my calendars and have fewer of them.
Oh, big load, my friend. Although I just did that, but I empathize. Um, okay, yes, yes, we know you're there. We know you're there. You're okay. You're fine. You're fine. You're good. Yeah, you're okay. Good. Okay. Talking to the applications on my tablet as though they're, I don't know, bunny rabbits. I don't know what that voice was. Actually, it's a hard. Yes. You care deeply and we understand, and it's hard. It is, it's hard. It's hard to be, usually I say to my children, it's hard to be small. Because it is. Okay. What am I being buzzed about? Buzzing. Guys, buzzing. Okay. All right, let's going to stuff so much. But if it's done, it'll be easier.
Okay. I have done that. You know what? I might just do while I'm here
Mm.
is add some of these same dates to
Wow,
my calendar in case they're not there.
that's full on not even the system there. Okay, great. I mean, I'm glad I set it up anyway, but okay, no. We need to maintain consistent naming conventions. Otherwise, all is lost, and it's the downfall of civilization as we know it. I exaggerate only slightly.
Sure.
That's it.
I am putting, oh, I didn't highlight these. Put in holidays. And I'm doing sort of both of these simultaneously. Can put them in red, and I was like, what makes me think I need that much attention to it? Like,
Oh, no.
red, that's an extreme vibe. Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
it
we have
is.
an Ozark.
Woo! Hello, Ozark. Welcome.
Current intention, start my Finch character on an adventure. Oh, we both read Bram Stoker's Dracula around the same age. Oh, got a sudden fear of darkness from Flight of the Navigator. Oh, I kind of get it. I watched that again, like with my nephew.
I don't even know what that is, but Ozark, I feel you.
Wait, didn't I just add to my calendar?
Oh, my brain really wants to pause and rename all of these projects whimsically, like I want to. Um Eventually. But today is not that day. Today is not that day.
Calendar app keeps offering to be my default calendar app, and I'm like, no, precious, no.
No, precious. Oh, my sweet summer child. Oh. That one didn't even have a title in the type information. Yeah, it's so much more busy, but at this point I need to be able to type the tag quickly, and it's yeah. Okay, well, actually we can clear this task right out. Or this project, which is good, sort. 'Of. Oh, fellow, a sad tandem moment. It's not me. This is going to take a long time now. There's my cool processing thing. You know what? I bet there is. But if I could have, okay, I don't really mean this, but man, it kind of feels like I wish there was a med that could just pause your emotions. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure it's a blood level med, so it's not like pop it today and then figure it out tomorrow. But like everything lately everything lately just has a has a has like a big feels. Um,
Jeez. Okay, I've got a task to add to one of my other projects. I had a client say, "Thank you for the reminder. I won't be able to join." But I'm like, "Thank you for letting me know that it was appreciated."
mhm.
Do, 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 do. Okay, I want this one. No, I don't. I don't want to do any of those. No. When you hit that button that says try now, even though you really didn't want to try anything right now. Um, what was the thought I was having? Oh,
Wait, why would it say process? You lying son of a bitch. Okay. I guess it could be processed without being. Oh, Brittany, let me tell you, I do not, I mean this hyperbolically. I'm having a panic attack about the state of my projects. My goodness, this feels very, 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 very yucky. I don't like it. It is.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. Unless it, no, nope.
I need to go on like a 2 day binge. No, a week long binge of just planning stuff.
Yeah. That,
And okay, theoretically, I could do that if I draw not like a week, but several blocks of time. If I intentionally decided not to do some things that I'd already committed to myself I would do. Put out certain videos before mid-September and not do any more newsletter work. If I drop those, I could do that. Would it make enough of a difference if my brain still feels kind of broken? Not sure. I don't.
I just found a new way that's this. That means it saves me a tap. One tap for each item, huzzah. Oh, that one can also be removed. I don't know why the tag was still there, but
Okay, apparently I'm having a mind sweep whether I want it or not.
well. Oh, dear gods above.
I'm supposed to be on a break? Well, that's not happening right now. Oh, audio FOMO. I'm sorry. I don't know if you caught up already, Ozak. We could just like stop and focus. Probably I'm going to do that anyway because I'm having all these thoughts now that are coming out. That aren't what I planned.
Thoughts. Also remove. All right. Yes. Yes.
I was like, I can't even pretend to know all of the gods at which or where they're located that Ollie might be exclaiming to.
I mean the Aesir and Vanir of the Norse pantheon, and they are located wherever you think they are.
Which branch? Is it a higher branch, a lower branch?
That depends on the mood.
Hmm.
As opposed to my understanding of the Abrahamic God, who is everywhere all at once, which just sounds exhausting. I'm gonna have to get tea in a second. Are you planning on having a break soonish?
I think I'm gonna have to let my brain
Okay.
vomit out
That being the
first.
case, I am going to go and get tea now
Okay.
so that we're not double off.
Oh, I should eat at some point.
You're very, you're very, very weird. Brains are weird because I don't know. Well, no. The reason I'm saying this is because, oh, hang on. Dropped. Okay, well, that's wow.
You're
Okay. Everything's just flattering. So I just saw somebody in Starbucks with a amazing pair of headphones that give you cat ears on the top of your head. I've seen these before. They're amazing. I actually know a streamer who has a pair who gives you, instead of cat ears, antlers, which is adorable. And she also likes a certain vampire, which also makes her adorable. Anyway, so the point that I'm trying to make is my brain saw that and went, you know what? If there's headphones with a strap over top that can give you cat ears or other animalistic traits, why can't there be earbuds that give me elf ears? And I heard myself think this rather petulantly. And then somebody else in my head turns to the person who said the petulant thing and said, Ollie, that exists. You've seen it on one of your D&D players every single week when they arrive for the game. And then I went, oh. And that is why I have given myself the honorary status of sea cucumber, because that is the cognitive function or lack of same that I am currently experiencing. My
yeah,
fluffy
yeah.
goats, what the fish? What the actual fish, Brittany?
I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say either. There is nothing to say except we really hope that Ollie gets better soon.
Yes, I really hope Ollie gets better soon.
Yeah, yeah, that would be great. Oh, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right. That's not the right thing. And the evil
Okay.
hood goes up because the flies are up. The flies are up. Um, I'm so glad I discovered the thing that makes me do less stops. It also brings me joy that uh uh that nope, it's gone. Wow. Wow. Just wow. Um
I have a bee that was flying near me.
I had a wasp in the car earlier. Not fun.
Yeah, that's way worse.
Yeah, I've never been stung
I mean,
by a
this one's
wasp.
bad in that
I
I have
have been stung by
incentive
a bee.
not to kill it, additional incentive.
Yes.
But um wait.
Um,
Hmm. I also appreciated Ollie saying I'm saying this hyperbolically before actually saying the thing.
I will attempt to insert that into my programming.
Well, I mean, when your friend has been having mental health struggles and it's helpful to know that a panic attack is hyperbolic.
That's fair. That's fair. If I have inconsistent naming convention, then it'll be the downfall of civilization as we know it. Is a little easier to parse and to determine validity. That's not the word I want, but it works. Um, Actually, can I get rid of that project as well? I can. Oh, excellent. Excellent, excellent. Huh. Huh. Brain, I love you dearly. I do. I genuinely love my brain, and I would very much like it to not come up with ideas so very frequently. I can remember that I'm pasting this while I remember what I just had an idea of.
Okay.
Thank God.
I don't think I can afford to be closed that day.
Oh, that feels. Oh, let's sit on that one. In case the dangling participle of my thoughts is a problem for Ozark, I would like to relieve that tension and say, I just had a very interesting writing idea related to my therapy. I don't feel comfortable elaborating on it, but I'm having some very, very interesting feelings about this concept, and they're very exciting. They're very exciting potential and very exciting, intense feelings. Not all positive, but
Yay!
overall, the net positive. This that project is also a positive, and actually, I'm pleased with the fact that my renaming of all these tags is having the side effect of me clearing out the ones at least that are simple and have like we're done. We're already done. Oh, actually, haven't been recording the date on the finishment. Finishment is not a word. Completion, that's a word. Okay.
Mm. Oh, we're gonna have to figure out what we're doing about journeyman again this year because Wednesday, just Christmas Eve is Wednesday, and so is New Year's Eve.
Wait, that's
Probably just do what we did last year.
probably good. I just it falls into the category of that project that I just needed. Yeah, it's so much busier, and I hate that. I like the aesthetic, but the aesthetic has to take a back seat to functionality and ease and efficiency. It's not always the case. I frequently find that I can balance them, but in this instance, nope. At least for now, we need to prioritize the ability to search for words. Am I going to officially do this? I think that I am. Oh, princess, please.
Okay.
I still can.
Huh?
Oh, I was addressing one of my parts.
Okay.
And in case that pings Ozok in terms of curiosity and desirous of more knowledge, I am referring to the internal family systems theory, therapy theory, in which people are made up of psychological aspects, and one of them, in my case, is having a very, very, very bad day, TM, and I'm trying to reassure him. Yes, a part who currently is identifying as male is referred to by me as princess. That is his nickname. It sounded like vaguely defensive. I didn't mean it to be. I just wanted to share that tidbit. But the tone of my voice may have not. Yeah. I have effectively transitioned a verbal language habit in a relatively short period of time.
That's actually really impressive.
That, right? I mean, I get a lot of practice, but we were referring to a room as River's room for the longest time, like ever since we moved in, which was in 2021, January 2021. We started referring to this room that way, and now and it was always intended to be the kids' room, but when there's only one, it seems weird to do that. So, we have now I have now, I don't remember if my source is done so, but I think he has. I have now effectively transitioned my to saying the kids or the children's room as opposed to River's room. And I'm very proud of that. And, um,
Okay. I
yeah, it's almost 50, it's almost an hour and you haven't had a break yet. Excuse me.
Yes, you're correct. I think I sort of did these as much as they're going to happen. Did some mind sweep, whether it was intentional or not. I think I'm gonna have to do, I mean, I may go back to some mind sweeping, but I think it's gonna be volunteer project. I am going to start with a mind sweep because I really don't want to look at the stuff in my old notes.
Mhm.
And then scheduling, then I don't know, we'll see what goes from there. So this is what I'm going to do next upon return.
Can you tell me if the audio quality so far has been better or worse, or if you can't tell, or indifferent?
It's been about the same in the attempt to muffle all the stuff around you.
Okay.
But like if
All
you're
right.
not focused, it kind of gets lost.
Right. I'm in a different location, which is why
I did look like you were in a different location. Ozak said it
yeah.
kind of sounds like they're talking underwater.
Yeah. Yep, that's
No, no, it's
unfortunately,
not just you.
yep, it is the
It's a
location and
situation,
yeah.
but I feel like, and I don't know if Ollie would agree or if it's just our meetings, that like there's still a lot of net advantages of being in the coffee shop for like focus and distraction.
Yes, absolutely there are. Yeah. The reason Ozark that I'm here is I for the last 4 weeks
I'll let you tell that
renovations
while
have
I go to
been
break.
yeah renovations have been happening to the house that I rent and live in. And as a result, because of where they are, they're happening in the upstairs closet and the closet in my office. And the entire wall has been torn out. And as a result of all of this, I have not been able to do any work um, in my office ever since the end of August. Sorry, end of July. So yeah, I do all of my work days uh from okay, I just got to the project that I actually went through and they labeled all these in consequence of um and yeah, so I am here for anything that requires sit down type kind of concept because my options are the library, Starbucks, and my kitchen. I have full visual and auditory access from my children, which is not conducive to concentration. Obviously, noise canceling can assist in that area as well, but yeah, yeah. So I am here, um, and here I shall remain until such time as I am granted a second bathroom. That's the end goal of the renovations project, which luckily I am not called upon to do any work for. That uh that always loading. Please wait. Um, yeah, is to give us a second bathroom in the house, which is something that we have greatly desired. So I cannot deny that my husband greatly desired this. I didn't quite do it at the but it's going to forgive me. Oh, righty then. Now, is everything labeled? With words, with words. Use your words, Ollie system. Use your words. Okay, let's see here. Um, hang on. Yeah. Oh, this, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's what I was agreeing on. Let's do some shuffling. Shuffle. Where is all of those? Where are all of those? Let's be grammatically correct for preference. Let's move. Now I can effectively maybe yeah, that is so, potential that is inefficient. That's what we wanted. That one is Okay. Everything has words. Hooray. Hooray. Now to set up my situation for actually. Okay, hang on the moment. Hang on just a moment. Just a no. Let's see if I can okay, no, I guess I can use it. I guess it's good. Can we double it? Can we double it? I want to double it. Okay. They just said no. You know. Okay.
Dang it. Oh, charger.
Okay. So we are experiencing
I'm gonna
some
lift.
drop in energy. I'm just going to acknowledge that verbally and hope that I can. Yes, we just finished something. Actually, I'm gonna go.
I still don't want to do this.
I know, precious. I know. I'm sorry.
Hey, I know that caught up somewhat. I mean, to where the normal delay is.
Okay. Good job. Wow, you must have been listening to that at some serious speed.
What? Yeah, you just hit the button that says live.
Well, caught up implies listen to.
Is in sync now.
Yeah. Never mind. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna pretend like I'm not feeling a sore throat right now. I'm just gonna pretend like that's not a thing which is currently happening.
I have upped my lysine intake, and then I'm also choosing to not notice that thing.
I don't. Okay, we are back to the inbox processing. We had an interlude. I wish I'd recorded when I started the interlude, but okay.
And my angle is up so I can eat and not bother anybody.
Mhm.
Or bother them less, as the case may be. Um
Really? 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 I
oh,
just took down my hood and the flags are back. What?
I was like, I'd been hitting the 10-second button several times to catch up to real time. I didn't know that the live button could get you there.
That is very
We all get
interesting.
to learn something. A friend of mine does a podcast, and they say in each episode, we all have a goal of learning 5 new things.
That's amazing.
And that includes the hosts.
Yeah, that's amazing. Interesting. Okay.
And I kind of did some accidental mind sweep. I wonder, I don't really want to check it off. Hey, I did some updating of the grandparent calendar as far as I know it.
Cool.
Which I still do not have set up on my iPad Air 2 because the thing I bought to put it up doesn't work. And I haven't bought another one. Okay, I think I need to think through a thing from today, for
Okay.
today.
I think I'm going to quickly rename an area of the sacred timeline because it is, again, naming convention inconsistency. The individual items are called meal prep planning, and the project is called food prep planning. And that inconsistency is genuinely tripping me up. I mean, the other was too, but it's more of an impact.
Yeah. Okay, can images. Okay.
I'm gonna briefly check and see if there's any openings.
Okay.
Yep. We move in. I'll be off briefly for that.
Okay. So I need to reply to a thing about today. Okay, now I'm for reals doing the volunteer thing. I will open up the correct document.
I shall return momentarily.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to update some of my daily tasks while I do this. Yeah, tomorrow is just brutal. Okay, what am I getting distracted from? Oh, right. It's going to reply to me. Pull up today, put some stuff on. Oh, well, I sure am having lots of other ideas that aren't related to what I'm trying to do.
Mood. Big mood, friend.
Um,
Mm.
hmm. I am avoiding the temptation to try to update a calendar without better information.
Oh, I know it's been a struggle lately.
It's like, but I could do, nope, nope, we're not touching that
No,
calendar.
no, it's
Not
not
touching
happening.
it. Can't help it. Can't fix it. It'll just make me more upset if it doesn't go the way I thought it would go. So,
Correct.
not touching it. I guess I could check on the chat. Mm. Only 5 new things per day. No, it was the minimum of 5 new things per episode of the podcast. So this is, if it matters, it's Matt Geek Gab. It's been on forever, and they're talking about like solving technical issues on Apple devices, and so oh right, there's a setting you can do the thing, or the thing that Ollie and I remind each other periodically, which is remember you can highlight text and share it on iOS. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I've relearned that many times. I count it as a new thing when I've forgotten it again. Anyway, um, and yes, we mainly reinforce things we already kind of knew, and that's a common thing in the journeyman meetings. Is we share a lesson learned each time, but it's okay if it's not the first time you learned that.
And we really emphasize that, like,
Because
no,
it's
they're
so
relearning.
helpful. Because in the sharing, it can be helpful to somebody else who's like, yes, thank you for reminding me of that before I had to learn it the hard way again.
Energy
No, it wasn't per day, it was per
again.
podcast, and it was a minimum, not a maximum.
Yep. No, don't tell me that. No. I don't want to learn anything. Nope, not that. I have to go in and alter the icon for
Oh, there's not a live
or
button. Okay.
a
There is
shortcut.
in the iOS app of mine anyway. And we've had lots of times where we didn't talk. So, I mean, maybe you do just want to do the 30, the 10, whatever seconds. Becoming ready to transport myself. Okay, cool. Um,
Yeah, search actions within a shortcut would be real useful.
what would?
Search actions within the shortcut that's
Right?
already been added.
Yeah, I can do
Yep.
it in Keyboard Maestro. See, that's the thing is Keyboard Maestro existed first and is very similar. Like I was like, I need a Keyboard Maestro, but on my phone. And then sure, well, it was Workflow then. Then Workflow came out. Um, and they definitely have different strengths. um, but the Keyboard Maestro is like, oh yeah, and you can just group a bunch arbitrarily. You don't have to pretend like it's in an if clause or something. You can just group them because it's more organized and collapse them and make them all inactive together if you want to or not. Yeah. I use grouping a lot so that I can remember, wait, which section does which thing. I use a lot of
Yeah.
groupings so that I can find my way through them.
That is funny to me. I just captured an idea of shortcut for complaining to Apple.
Yeah. Didn't share that with you?
Nope.
I didn't know to, sorry.
Maybe you did like way back in the day before I was like a
Did you already make it or would you like me to share it with you?
I have not made it. Please share it with me.
Okay.
I just captured the idea to make it. This is going so slowly, I'm frustrated. Okay.
I'll share it in the chat too, because why not?
Cool. Do you want to share it in the ND and Tech channel as well as that service?
Look at you.
Right. Right.
So this is assuming you're not on a beta, because if you're on a beta, you just have the app on your phone, the Apple Feedback app.
Oh, oh, I say. Oh, is that coming? Oh, very nice. Oh, yes.
No, no, no,
Okay.
no, 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 no,
Mhm.
no. Sorry.
Oh,
I'm gonna be
oh,
really
when
clear.
you're
This is a
okay.
very
Sorry.
old
Yes.
app when you are actively on a beta, not this is coming and it's in beta now. It's
Okay. Fair.
I have a beta on my phone, so I have the app so that I can easily file feedback.
Can I get the app,
Don't know
or is
if you
that
can
beta
get it if you're not on a,
only?
I mean, you could get on a
Yeah.
beta. You could get
No.
on
No. No.
you
No.
you could
No.
get on
No.
the 18 point whatever beta and then you'd have it. That's a way safer beta than the 26.
Mm, I need not
Stability.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's time for me to go on a break. I'm overdue. I'm
Hmm.
actually going to shake this up just a little bit, because I want to get back in sync. I'm going to go on a break
Okay.
and I'm going to try to figure out why I can't make get freaking progress. Okay.
Okay. Understood. I'll be here. Love you. Oh dear. Mm. Ja, jemand von Leute. Feierliche. Ähm, We're under 200, folks. Sorry, I can't have sugar. Thank you. I wonder if my mint tea would taste any good with nutmeg in it. There's only one way to find out.
Brains are so cool and wacky. Like, um, I was like sitting down, I was like, wait a minute. So you know the shortcut? I was like, oh yeah, it's calling ChatGPT, but it keeps thinking that I'm not logged in.
Yeah.
And so I'm not trying to think about that. I'm like, so what's getting me stuck on this project? Maybe I should just do the tasks and not worry about the mind
Mm,
sweep.
mm.
And 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 then I'm like, oh hey, I bet in that ChatGPT um shortcut I'm having where it's like when it's embedded, it's telling me I'm not logged in, even though I totally am. I was like, I know, maybe I'll just, I don't know if this will fix it or not, but maybe I'll have it open the Chat GPT app for a few seconds to remind it, hey, you're open and logged
Oh,
in,
you are in fact logged in.
and
Yeah.
then go back. And so we'll see what happens with that. But okay, chat. Shortcuts for complaining to Apple sound helpful. I did put it in here, so there you go. Oh, Bragg started laundry. Yay! Um, yes, Boutique Academy is not just academia, is not just, I don't know why I said that, is not only run by a real person. It's owned by a very run by a very spectacular human being who I look up to a lot.
I'm going to go off audio to read something briefly, and I'll be right back.
And I'm sure Ollie didn't, but I wasn't here. So Ollie is very much not a smoker. You had that correct. Well, instead of like mind sweet, blah, 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 I'm just going to write down what are the big tenets I want to make sure I'm not dropping. Group. Oh my gosh, I spelled there wrong.
Oh, that felt good. One of those, one of those situations, um, where you are like, how have I managed to write myself something in on a device with typing that I don't understand what it means? And it was a D&D note, and I was like, what? And in a spiritual 2-minute action, I just managed to figure it out and put it into the right place so that I can
Yay!
reference it at the right time. Gods, that felt great.
Oh, I just remembered one of my responsibilities. They're there, isn't there? Nice. Ozark.
I just found myself thinking, ooh, that would be very expensive. And I meant in resources because I have a note on Blue Peak that I spent a comparatively long time working on getting a bunch of information in the same place. And so if it got deleted, it would be very expensive in time. An interesting thought process.
Oh. I think you got there too, Ozak. Um,
Oh, excuse me.
mm, damn.
All right. What am I doing? How do I make this happen?
Okay, I'm gonna go read my old notes. Okay, no, I'm gonna do the scheduling thing and I'm gonna read my old notes. Okay. I want them written as separate items, but I'm probably not gonna come back here before the other one's done. So let's see.
Let's do a spiritual 2 minute action. That is definitely not going to be 2 minutes. And
You didn't
I
go
did
to
put
the
it
right.
right. Yes.
It didn't go to the right link, and I was annoyed at it. Okay. Um, personal marketing.
That is a brilliant idea, Pass Ollie. Well done.
Past Ollie coming to the rescue.
I mean, nothing bad would have happened, but it's definitely a value added. Okay. So,
Cat. Two. Oh, two of those don't count. Perfect. It's tomorrow. Great. Um, I'll check the next one is. As long as I'm in here. This might be a clonidine kind of day. Somehow I ended up with duplicates. Okay.
So I'm a person who has said for a long time that I look forward to earning enough money to uh, pay taxes.
Uh-huh.
And I still feel that way. I have some feelings about how some of my tax money is spent, and I have some feelings about um, how much it is, especially given that I'm like, yeah, full business owner, full blah, everything that I am. Um, However, I'm still proud to pay taxes. I'm proud that I've gotten my business to the point where I earn enough to pay taxes. Um, and I'm happy and proud that my tax money goes towards making Canada one of the greatest countries in the world, in my opinion, and other people's. And as such, the emoji that I am adding to my to my reminder that my income tax installment is being withdrawn in 3 days uh, is the emoji of a highway, because it reminds me that while I have some feelings, I also have happy feelings that the roads that I'm driving on, a tiny, 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 tiny portion of the money I earned is used to maintain that road, etc.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Did I put these in my calendar? Uh, okay. Apparently, I'm just going to go through and do some of the actions I see that are 2 minutes rather than do anything else with them. Oh my gosh, you ridiculous thing. I don't I don't like Slack. I don't like that when you have to sign into it, you have to remember separate things for each server, separate logins for each server. What email address? I don't know what email address I signed up for Slack with for this specific one. Also, I'm pretty sure I was already logged into it. And it's like, sign into this one, but it's not letting me do anything else. It's like, I've been in these other Slacks before. I know I have. That this isn't even the one I wanted to do, but there's a full effing screen that just says sign in to ACO. I was like, I really wasn't doing that right now. I wanted to use a different one. It's just, why do people like it better? I don't understand. Like, if you're already in it and set up and it's fine, they're the same. Like, it's not, people have, they're very, very similar. But the signing in process for Slack effing sucks.
You have to get a Slack. You have to get it.
I quit it. Nope, I can't do anything. I'm just never using Slack on my computer again. I'm never doing it.
Understood. You're perfectly valid.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a break before I hurt something.
Okay. We'll do that. Once again, it's good to take action. Because I'm feeling right now like actually doing these things. And I know that will not always be the case. Weird. No. Wait, it is one. It's the other side. There is one. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm super confused. Shopify. I thought, oh, that's a great little cycle. Okay, that must be something different. Okay, let's investigate this further because if I abandon this now, I will have greater resistance to returning to it. We don't want that. So that's a Freudian slip of the writing. Okay, so I went to write unscented and I instead wrote unsent ascended, which is amazing. Okay, so let's discover the unscented company. What method do you guys what do you guys use? Let's just start ordering something random. Oh, no, what do you guys use? So then why? What is it? What I did? Interesting, right? Let's see. This again. Okay. Yeah. I have no clue. The problem is that a package accidentally went to the address that it shouldn't have, an old address that I used to live at, and I don't know how. It wasn't Shopify. Shopify doesn't know who I am. That's first. Okay. That is amazing. You're at 166. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
And remembering the exact Slack server name. Yeah. Uh I Discord is less corporate for now, Ozak. There's talk about them doing a public IPO, in which case I would not expect that to stay the same.
That's interesting. I'm not surprised by that, honestly, because of the recent like gamification and digital products that they've been not pushing exactly, but making known.
Yes.
There is definitely a vibe which would make me incredibly sad. Um,
But it is less corporately targeted, like their audience is different. Oh, I
mhm.
don't have it coming. Okay. Just move it up then. Mm. Yeah, I do not feel very good about myself tackling this project. I mostly just think about all the ways I feel like I've been failing.
That is definitely not a way I've ever felt when reviewing a project. Not even once. That is sarcasm.
And then I also think about all the stuff I've dealt with since this became my responsibility, and it's a
Mm,
lot.
it is.
Um, oops. Uh, just um okay, so I also need to start agenda document. Um
Mm. Why would I save the class with literally only the the link to my journal document, which I have open nonstop on my devices lately? Like, that's bad. Oh, So I started at 290 in the inbox. I'm currently at 150. Just checking if we have an audio issue or if you just didn't respond to
Oh,
what I just said.
I assumed you were talking to yourself and
Oh,
was continuing to write things.
I was, yeah, that's right. I was also bragging.
Okay.
Yes.
Would you like to brag again?
I started at 290 in my inbox and I'm currently at 150.
Yay! That's really, it's also a brag that you're bragging about it because it's really hard when you're not. It's still 100.
Well, yeah, and I've been at this 2.5 hours, and I said that my other intention was that it wouldn't take the entire time. Yeah, I was pretty sure that I knew that it would. And now I'm in the have to do it item by item, and I can't do any batches as far as I know. So
Okay. Um, okay.
So no. Uh, or is it the end of the month and no?
Oh, no, there's internet. There's internet.
Oh, okay. Just know that play goes down. Thank you.
What else would I supposed to be doing? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go test something really quick because I impulsively want to, and I'm feeling not awesome about stuff. So,
Yep, I hear you. Do it.
okay. Stop. Okay. Oh, okay. I really want to do this. Uh, Okay, let me test. I don't really know what you're trying to do, I guess. Um, uh,
That's super annoying.
Oh, you just say no, there's nothing on your clipboard. Okay.
So I was adding a launch shortcut widget to my home screen
Mm-hmm.
thing, swipe down menu. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, that area. And as I was adding the widgets to run to shortcuts, it ran the shortcuts because I tapped on add widget. That should not be a thing, which happens. If you are just adjusting settings in your device, it shouldn't launch the shortcuts that you're setting up the widgets to launch until it's
correct.
Yeah, that's and I would A, not have the bandwidth to complain, but B, it is on my 11, which I don't think is even running a version of 18, let alone the most recent update one. So, and that doesn't happen on the 15, which is running 18, the most recent. The most recent update. When you beta people. So that was a spiritual 2-minute action, which I think took a quarter of an hour.
That sounds like life.
Yep.
Image. Select
I
from
would like
library.
to I'd like to say wow, this sucks. I've been processing my inbox for 3 hours. This sucks.
Yep.
I hate it. And
Yep.
I'm about at half. And that the first half was the fast half.
Ew.
Yep. Yep, that stinks. That really stinks. Okay.
Yep.
Um, it's like, especially because I woke up this morning feeling like don't if I don't get a if I don't get if I don't get to work on my emotional regulation tools, I am gonna lose it.
Oh, cool.
So
That's fun for
yeah,
your brain to think through for you.
it's so great. It's the best. I love it very much indeed.
I have a problem with this. Clear. Okay. You're just like, nope, this doesn't exist. Okay. I need to make another meeting agenda, apparently. Okay. Where's my beta phone? Oh, I'm supposed to be updating my phone because I might as well. Oh, right. I have to write that other email. I don't want to, Ollie. I don't want to.
I know. I'm so sorry.
So, no, I can't think of any way that I could get away with telling this story on a live stream. Any way I could phrase it that would make it okay.
Okay.
But short version is somebody asked for reasons, why wouldn't you want to do X? I thought for sure you'd be the person to do X. And I was like, I live in perpetual fear of my email inbox ever getting larger. I could pretend to do this job. I'd make a great figurehead for this thing. Actually adding administrative tasks, no thank you.
Yep. Sorry, friends. Not a thing. That's a thing. Okay.
I mean, maybe when I'm in this other person who was asking, who's a wonderful person, in their life circumstance, like kids in college. Maybe, but I'm not sure even then. Like, I'm not happy doing very much admin. It does not suit me.
It makes you have a sad. Oh, I love how seamless the habit is now. For when I come up with a new, hang on. My new habit is that I when I have new information, I will often add it to a shortcut. Like for example, I have this this podcast that someone recommended to me. And instead of being like, oh yeah, I should really listen to that and setting a reminder or something that would cruft up my system, I now have a shortcut that reminds me of all the different audio that I might want to consume. And but only when I'm seeking to put audio on.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm seeking to put audio on, and I have a thing, which is one of the menu options is podcast. And when I launch that, it has it has an alert that says, hey, remember these podcasts you might want to listen to? Like, God.
It's like it's helpful to have a context of things that you would only do in a certain situation.
Yep.
Okay. It's getting pretty toasty out here. Okay.
I, on the other end, am suffering the mid-afternoon air conditioner spike of. However, I am suffering it with the tools that I need in place. By the way, I have a meeting in 10 minutes. 8 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be outsies. Okay, so I did that.
You're gonna
I'm gonna
be
mark
what?
it off.
Bluey?
Outsies. Um, okay. All right, I'm going to do the thing that I have been avoiding for reasons I don't understand for a very long time. Okay. Um, by the way, the thing I'm sick of getting when I'm like, I'm reporting a bug to my booking system is, oh, uninstall the app and reinstall it. I was like, do you know how many times I have reinstalled this app? And I'm like, I have a better idea. Fix the bug. I don't want you to fix my app. I want you to fix the bug. Sometimes I want them to fix my app.
Why don't you uninstall and reinstall your no.
Well, here's the thing. Like, my complaint was like, you're not logged in. Like, it's not logged. That was the previous one. It's not logging in. It was like, well, you could uninstall every time. I was like, yeah, this was all about making my life easier. That's
every
not easier.
Time? Oh God. No,
like,
my,
oh, you
my
could do this
was,
thing every time. And I was like, no, I can't. I will not.
Yeah. The remark I made just now was intended to be like, go yourself tone. You could uninstall and reinstall. Like that was kind of, yeah. I'm gonna go and avail myself of the facilities now, and my meeting is in 5 minutes, so I'm just gonna sign off. But this has been a slice. I wish that it had been a different slice. Anyway, I'm at 125 now, which is better than it could be. And I'm gonna keep going. I think that this client is very likely to want body doubling, so I'm hoping that I can keep processing my inbox, and that by the end of today I will have that done. I'm very afraid that I won't, and that would suck, but that would be the reality. So yeah. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
Bye.
Good luck. I know the timer's out. I'm just trying to wrap up. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna get anything else in. All right. No, I'm not just I just I'll write the description.
Hello.
Hey. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. One, two, three.
Hi. Wanted to be on YouTube? We're not gonna touch Mama's computer right now. Kiss?
Eh.
No kisses. Denied.
Whoops. Okay. Stand up. Look at the shelving unit you have. Sweet.
I know.
Haven't seen it.
A shelf.
Yes. Okay. 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 All right. Yeah, I know. 9-9.
Night night.
9-9.
I'm wanting to hit schedule on this appointment, but I haven't been able to negotiate with my spouse when I should schedule it for. Doop-a-doo. Boo-doo-doo. Yeah. I wish I could have at least finished this one. I started maybe too high-mindedly. Hi, Bob. I just want to do this one action before I sign off. I wrote the description and everything. Just this one thing. I want to finish it. I'm really glad that I messaged my spouse about this schedule because oops. And yes, there will totally be more and way better late than never. I'm always big on those. Good morning. Okay. Just need to get this one thing scheduled. Uh, okay. Going to schedule it. Okay. I did a thing. All right. I'm gonna head out. It's getting warm. I want to go for a walk. Let's see how all that goes. Um, thanks so much for joining. I got some stuff done, even more than usual, not as much as I wanted to get done. Hopefully you got some good stuff done too. And we will see you here, same bat time, same bat channel, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern next Tuesday. See you later.